Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is It's Just Christine. For today's video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Pretty Pinko's Advent Calendar. If you guys have previously watched some of my Plan With Me's, I have been raving about the Pretty Pinko's Advent Calendar last year. So when she came out with her 2024, I definitely grabbed it because I wanted to make sure I have it in my hands before the Advent season starts. So if you guys are interested in this, please stay tuned. Okay, so I am super excited to open this box up. It's in this very pretty black circular box. It's very fat and very, I don't know, sturdy, I guess. So this is a disclaimer for anybody who bought the Pretty Pinko Advent Calendar. If you guys don't want to see it, definitely click out of this video. On my Instagram, I'm also going to be posting me showing the day by day. So if you don't want to see the whole entire Advent Calendar right now, then you can check my channel out because I will be posting the day by day reveal on my Insta stories. Yeah, so let's get on with it. I forgot to mention, this is the weekly kit, the weekly Advent Calendar. I always just purchase the weekly because I don't really use the decorative as much in my planning, so I thought I would get more use out of the weekly than the decorative and the weekly. So this is your last chance to click out of this video. Like I said, this is going to be me opening the full Pretty Pinko Advent Calendar. So I actually haven't seen any of this. This is the first time I'm going to be seeing this Advent. So everything that I say and all my reaction is going to be in real time because I wanted to share it with you guys. Let me just zoom in a little bit so that you guys can't see my phone stand. So here is a little information from the Pretty Pinko. It says Advent Calendar 2024. Thank you so much for choosing our Advent Calendar. Inside this box, you'll find 12 envelopes numbered from 1 to 12. Start with the first envelope on December 13 and continue the countdown until December 24 for a daily dose of joy. Or indulge yourself and open them all at once. Your support means the world to us. We truly hope this Advent Calendar adds an extra sparkle to your holiday season. Wishing you a festive season filled with love, warmth, cheer. Thank you, the Pretty Pinko team. So that's really pretty. So let's get on with the first one. I really love this paper thing that's just going on here. And let me put this aside. And I'm going to be grabbing the envelopes. And yeah, so they're all numbered 1 to 12. And there's different kinds of envelopes here. So that's really pretty. I really like that. So let me go, like I said, one by one. So here is day number 1. This envelope kind of reminds me of wedding envelopes, which is not bad, not bad. It's just that's what it reminds me of. Ooh, first day is a really pretty kit. This is definitely kind of like your typical the Pretty Pinko kit. It's very beautiful. It's called Spring Sereni-tea, and it's spelled with a T-E-A. That's cute. I'm assuming this is going to be a seasonal type of Advent box, which is what hers was last year as well. So I'm just gonna zoom you guys in a little bit more. So this is in her silver foil, and I really love this. If you guys have been to if you guys have watched my previous Plan With Me's, you guys know that I'm a sucker for anything that has lanterns in it. And one of the full box here has a lantern. I can't get this out. This is the thing about the Pretty Pink Co's kits. It's always filled to the max, and this one is like definitely bursting at its seams. So here is the full boxes. I really love this kit. This kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland with the Mad Hatter and the Tea Time, just less crazy. So that is very pretty. And then here are her functional boxes. And then we have layering pieces. This is some decos here. And then we have this gorgeous bottom washi. Then we have some headers and day covers. Then we have the florals. Ooh, the deco is very pretty. I love the dress on this girl right here. This is really gorgeous. And then we have the journaling deco 1 and the journaling deco 2. Oh, this is really pretty too. Okay, scratch Alice in Wonderland. This is giving me Bridgerton, definitely. And then we have the alcohol ink swatches. I don't know if you guys can see it, but some of the alcohol ink swatches has lace patterns in them. So that's very pretty. And then she also included the washi trim, not the washi trim, the washi, I don't know what the hell this is called. The washi sidebar. There you go. That's what it's called. All right, so that is day number 1, and I'm definitely going to be putting it back in the envelope because, like I said, I'm going to be opening the day by day in my Insta stories, so I know which one is which. I'm just gonna not put it back in the cellophane because that's gonna just take forever for me to do. Okay. That is day number 1, and I'm already really in love with it. Moving on to day number 2. Day number 2 has this really pretty matte envelope. So it's totally different from the, ooh, nice. I like this. She gives you, okay, let me just pull up one. So here are Victorian decos. This is really pretty. So she gives you, I don't know, like these kind of like vintage frames that you can put on your full boxes or on your layering pieces. It's definitely really pretty. She gives it to you in gold, silver, and rose gold. Oh, this is so pretty. I've been working on my layering these past few spreads, and I find like this is gonna look really pretty in my spreads. This is in her transparent matte, so she gives it to you in 3 different foils and a Victorian washi. Oh, that's really pretty. These are very intricate. Like, look at the details. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's really, really pretty. And she also gives it to you in all 3 foils. And then this, I'm assuming, is also the same as those ones, but in her premium matte, which is really generous of her to give to us. So she gives it to you in this kind of like vintage gold color, but it's like matte color. And then she has vintage frames in gold, and then silver and rose gold. So these are not foiled, but the colors are just in that kind of like silver gold and rose gold. And then she gives you more of the Victorian frames. That is really generous. That's really nice that you get 2 different kinds, and I should put them in order technically, but it's okay. Let's move on to day number 3. Okay, day number 3 is another thick one. If you guys can hear some sounds, I'm so sorry. My dad started vacuuming and I just want to get this over with. I mean, it's not like I want to get it over with. I just want to open these up. So I'm going to deal with that later. So like I said, envelope number 3 is another thick one. So I'm just going to pull this sticker up. Ooh. So we have 2 packs again. So I'll go with the foil one first. So the foiled one here is Spring Blooms. This is in gold foil. And then I'm assuming she's gonna give it to you all in the same, all in the other foil colors. And then we have Beach Time. So definitely she's doing that whole seasonal vibes as well. And like I said, it's in all 3 foils again. Okay, sorry, I had to stop the video because the vacuum just got a little bit too loud. So here is the other part of this package. This is the floral collages, and you have it in gold, silver, and rose gold. And I really, really like these ones because they're so very pretty. And I think it's going to look really good in a lot of my spreads. So that is something that I can definitely use all throughout the year. So that is package 1, and then we have another package here. This is watercolor squares, and it's, I believe, in different colors. So here we have purple and kind of like pinkish color. And then I guess this is more like a mauve color, mauve. I don't know how to spell it, how you say it, but that is that. And then we have like a darker shade of purple. And then we have some blues and blue grays. I don't know if you guys can even see that color very well. And then we have a green color, which is a really pretty green. And then we have some browns and khaki colored. I don't know what you would call this. But this one is more brown. This one's a little bit more khaki color, like a light brown, or like, I don't even know. I'm starting to draw a blank on my colors. But here is some grays and blacks. Oh, and then we have watercolor circles. And I'm assuming in the same color patterns. So definitely something that you can use throughout your spread, which is really, really nice. The only thing I would have wished that she would have done on this one is she would have used a transparent matte instead of the premium matte. Only because I think it'll look, I don't know, I think it'll look nicer in the spreads. I could be wrong. This could look totally so much better than transparent matte, but I think transparent matte would look a little bit more seamless with the page when planning. So that is really good. Like I said, she gives you a lot in one little in one envelope, and you could barely close the envelope as it is. So that is day 3, and I'm really, really in love with all these things that we're getting. I can't close it back. Okay, there you go. Let's move on to day 4. I have a feeling day 4 is another kit. So let's open this up. Ooh, this is definitely a kit. So here we have Chasing Sunsets. This is in gold foil. And I really, really love how this looks. Okay, I'm trying to like open it up. Okay, so this is definitely a summer kit. And I love everything about this. For some weird reason, it's giving me like Santorini vibes. And I've never been to Santorini, but the color itself is really, really pretty. I like the mix of the blues and the peach. And yeah, and this is, I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's in her gold foil, if you guys can see that. And then here are the full boxes. And then we have the functional boxes, the layering pieces, and then the bottom washi. And then we have the florals, the decos. And then we have the journaling deco 1 and 2, which is really, really pretty. This is really gorgeous. I'm assuming it is kind of like inspired by Santorini because of that cliff right there. It looks very much like Santorini. But yeah, this is really pretty. I really love this page right here. And then finally, we have the alcohol ink swatches that matches the kit. And we also get the washi sidebar, which is really pretty because it kind of looks like, it mimics like a sunset. I like to say sunset because of the color. I don't know if it is sunset or sunrise, but it's still very, very pretty. I really like that. I'm not really particularly fan of like summer kits, but this one is really pretty, and definitely I can't wait to use that for this, not for this year, for next year. Okay, so that is day number 4, and we're moving on to day number 5. Number 5, and it's another thick one. I feel like all the envelopes we have is really, really thick. I am actually really excited for this. There's another 2 package, and oh, this is gorgeous. So Kat and I have been talking about alphabets, or like, anyways, like these kinds of foiled decos, and we always wanted to kind of like grab one, but we never really have the need to use all the alphabets. But since it's in the advent calendar, why not, right? So this is really pretty. We have vintage typewriter alphabets, which I think is very versatile enough to use in a lot of the spreads. But you get a lot, you get like a smaller version, then you get like a bigger version, and then an even bigger version down here. And you get it in lower cases and capitals. And I'm assuming it's going to be in all 3 foils. And then you also get some date numbers, which is really, really pretty. This is going to be very useful, especially if you don't buy monthly kits, or like if the monthly kits doesn't come with date dots, then this is definitely something that you can use. And she gives you, I think this is 2 different size, but like 4 sets. So you get 2 small ones and 2 big ones, which is pretty good. And then you have Monday to Friday. Yeah, Monday to Friday. Sorry, not Monday to Friday. Monday to Sunday. And then you also get the date, the monthly scripts, which is really pretty. I really like that. And you get it in all 3 foil colors. I really like this day. This is really pretty because it's very, very useful. And I find that you can both use it in your daily planner, like in all the planners actually. Like if you have a Hobonichi, you can definitely use it there. If you have a Bujo style planning, you can definitely use it there. So I really love this. And then you have another set without foiled, but it's in different color. So this one is a brown set. This is in her transparent matte. I forgot to mention, but this foiled version is also in transparent matte. You get the letters, the dates, and the monthly and weekly scripts. This is kind of like a brown vintage color. And then you get it in black as well. Ooh, and then you also get it in that, I forgot what they call this, like craft paper. But that is really good. I like this. Definitely something different that I can play around with. So that's really nice. I like that she did that. And as usual, you just get like this whole bundle and like one envelope. And that's why I love the Pretty Pink Co's advent calendar. I feel like she spoils you in like just one day. So that is definitely something that I really like. So that was day 5. We're almost halfway there. We are now in day 6. And then you get another one of these like pretty wedding envelopes. I call it wedding envelopes, but really you can use it for a lot of things. And you can actually use reuse these envelopes because she doesn't stick them on. So it's really something that can be used. Ooh, this one is another pretty one. And you get another 2 separate packages in one envelope. So we'll start with a transparent one first. She had something similar like this last year where it's kind of, it's called Little Things. So this one is 2.0. So obviously the first one was 1.0, which was on her other advent calendar last year. So this is really, really pretty. And she gives it to you in all 3 of her foils. Ooh, and then she gives you this vintage music, which I really like as well. And it's in all 3 foils. And then this one is called Vintage Aesthetics. And it's in all 3 foils as well. This is really good. These are all a lot of things that you can use for your layering or your spreads, or you can just decorate your planner with it. And then here is craft paper butterflies. I don't think they're made from craft paper, but I think they're just colored in like craft paper. So that is the butterflies. And then you have vintage flowers. This is really pretty. It kind of looks like line flowers, so that's really nice. Oh, and then you have vintage swatches. These are not foiled and they're really, really pretty. And then this is the Little Things, the vintage music, and then the vintage aesthetics in this like kind of brown color, like antique brown, or like, I don't know, sepia color type of thing. So I really like that. That's nice. I don't know how I'm going to use this or how I'm gonna pull it out in my other spreads, but it's definitely something that you can use throughout the year. This vintage music, it's quite pretty. It's just I don't really know how I'm going to be pulling it out in my spreads unless it's like a specific kit. But we'll see. So that is day 6. Next is day 7. Ooh, and it's another pretty kit. Well, I can't say it's a pretty kit until I actually see it. But it definitely is really pretty. So this is an academia. It's called Academia. I can't talk because I'm a little bit overwhelmed with all the pretty things that I'm opening. This is really, really pretty. Guys, I'm a sucker for the Pretty Pink Co's kits. If you guys haven't, if you guys don't know yet, but the Pretty Pink Co always comes out with a lot of really pretty kits. And this definitely takes the cake. This is really, really pretty. This is in rose gold foil. And here on the quote box it says, "In the solitude of libraries, secrets whisper their truths to the curious." I can't speak. But look how gorgeous this kit is. This full boxes is definitely chef's kiss. This is I really like this. So that is the full boxes, and then here is the functional boxes, and then we have some layering pieces, the bottom washi, the florals. Ooh, and then we have the deco. I really like the pops of green in this kit. And it's even like that really gorgeous emerald green. That looks really, really pretty. And then we have the deco journaling card. Okay, the journaling deco 1 and then page 2, which is such a stunner. Oh, I don't know if you guys have ever seen me plan with the Pretty Pink Co's planner kit, but this one really reminds me the one that she just recently released last year. She didn't recently release it last year. She just released it this year, and I used it for my fall, one of my fall spreads, and it's definitely one of my favorite spreads of the year. And I feel like next year this is gonna take that cake because it is so gorgeous. I really love it. And then here is the alcohol ink swatches. I don't know if you guys can see parts of, some of them has the little kind of I don't know, like those vintage texts. So that's really, really pretty. And then we have the sidebar washi as well. So that's really cute. Moving on to day 8, and it's another pretty chunky envelope. And this sticker is quite stuck here. Ooh, okay, so this I'm assuming is the rest of the decos that can match potentially the kits that is in the advent box, but there is 2 packages as usual. And then here we have some fall cozy stuff, and this is in gold foil, and as usual you get it in gold, silver, and rose gold. And then we have some plaid swatches, which is really pretty too. I like the pattern. This is in gold, silver, and rose gold. Ooh, and then we have winter text corners. This is really pretty. Sorry, this is in her premium, sorry, not premium matte, in her transparent matte. And we have it in gold, silver, and rose gold. Definitely something that I can use this year because I haven't had a chance to purchase a lot of foil decos for winter, or even my Christmas lineup, but that's besides the point. And then here is the second package, which is in her transparent matte as well. We have some vintage vintage paper here. And then we have, oh, this is terrible. I guess this is in, oh yes, it's in her washi paper. You know it's washi paper when it's clear at the back. Oh, that's really pretty. I like that. So this, I'm assuming, yes, they're both in, all this is in her washi paper, which is going to be so very useful. And then she just gives you different styles of vintage paper. And you can actually read it as well. So that is really nice. Oh, and she gives you a lot. It's quite a bit. This is just like a plain kind of like craft paper or like tissue paper looking paper. I don't know what it's called. Here you go. Oh, this one I think is my favorite. That's really, really pretty. Okay, so that is day number, I don't even know, 8, I believe. Sorry, I'm just putting it back on the way it came because like I said, I'm still going to be opening this day by day on my Insta stories, so I didn't want it to be all over the place. But that is definitely something that I like. So far, so good. I'm really enjoying this advent, but I'm not shocked. So here is day 9. Day 9 is another chunker. So let's open that up. Ooh. Okay. So we have two package, and this is her lace sampler. I'm assuming this one is going to be in foil and this one is not going to be in foil. So let's get on and show you the foiled one first. So this is really pretty. So the Pretty Pinko and Miss and Meow is two of my favorite shops. They're both Canadian, and this lace definitely reminds me of lace that Miss and Meow has in her shop, but hers is just a little bit different, and this is really pretty. And she gives it to you in gold, silver, and rose gold, and she gives you a thicker version. Yeah, so you get a thicker one as well, and then you also get a thinner version. So that's really pretty. I like that. Oh, and then she gives you the washi trim as well in all 3 colors. And I'm assuming if this is the same as last year, this is kind of like the torn edge look. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I've used this a couple of times in my spread. She had something similar last year, and I really loved using it. So that's really nice. And then she gives it to you in all 3 foil colors, which is always so amazing of her. And then we have a non-foiled version. So we have the pink one, some purple one, or lilac or lavender, blue, and this is in her premium matte. We have green, yellow, kind of like a peachy color. Oh, and then she also gives it to you in the washi format. So I'm assuming it's just going to go the same colorway with the pink, the purple, the blue, the green, the yellow, and then the peach. And then for those of you who are interested to know, this is a full lace, kind of like bottom washi. I thought it was actually cut in half, but it's not. So that is really pretty. Like I said, you can use a lot of these things in different spreads, which I'm really happy about, because like I said, I do like this kind of like pattern. And that is day 9. I'm not putting it back in their clear plastic bags because there's no way I'm going to be able to fit them without taking forever to do so. And that is, I feel like this advent calendar is so very generous. I can't get it in. My gosh. I'm gonna break one of these things. Okay, so that is day 9. And then we have day 10, which I feel is another kit. And I am wrong. It is not another kit. This is some journaling stuff, which is really nice. Like I say, you don't have to use it for your journals. You can definitely use it in a lot of your planners. And I have a feeling this is also in her washi paper. Yeah, it's definitely in her washi paper. So here is, it's called Notes and Tickets. And we have it in gold foil, silver, and rose gold. And then we have stamps and frames. This is also foiled. So that's gold, silver, and rose gold. And then we have some word definitions. So we have archives, artisan, create, decorate, hobby, inspire, memento, note, page, reminiscence, memoir, journal, illustrate, design, diary, calendar, and artist. So that is in gold, silver, and rose gold. As much as this is like really pretty to look at, I'm really not sure how I'm going to be pulling this out into my planner. But I do have quite a bit of different planners this year, so I might be able to use them in my other planners. This one is in her premium matte. So here are the stamps and frames. Oh, this is actually really pretty. I like this. Torn washi tape strips. And it has like a lot of those like vintage text or like, I don't know, tickets, writing. Yeah. And then we have the same word definition as the one in the foiled version. And then we have the notes and tickets. More washi tapes. And then we have vintage pattern. Is this, oh yes, it's cut into torn strips like the lace one in day 8. Sorry, day 9. So that is pretty. So we have that. So this one, even though I do like it as well, I'm a little bit more hesitant because I don't really know how I'm gonna use this or pull it in my spreads. Into my spreads? I don't know. I'm not making sense anymore, guys. Okay, so that is day 10. The last two that we have is day 11, which is another chunker. I'm just feeling it. I'm groping my paper. Ooh. So we have 2 different sets again of packages. So we have I guess I'm assuming this is, yes, this is the foil sampler for the Spring Sereni-tea. So this is in gold foil and then silver and rose gold. Then we have the foil sampler for Chasing Sunset. That's in gold, silver, and rose gold. And then we have the Academia foil sampler, which I feel like this last one I'm gonna get spoiled for the last envelope, but we'll see. So that's the gold, silver, and rose gold. And then this is the Wintry Night foil sampler. I'm assuming this is day 12. So here is that foil sampler. And she gives it to you in all 3 foils. In gold, silver, and rose gold. What's good about this is even though her kits are specifically, you know, like they have a specific foil color, she still gives you all 3, and they're basic enough that you can use it in a lot of spreads. So that's definitely nice. And then this second package here is floral collages. So there is something similar like this on one of the envelopes. I think it's in day 2, but it was foiled. So this is the non-foiled version, and it's in her washi. No, it's just in her transparent matte paper. So here is the full floral collages in purple, blue. This one's kind of like a brown color. Oh, and then we have the plaid swatches. Oh, I guess they're different colors. So this one's kind of like a light brown and I don't know, like khaki colored, beige color. That's what it's called. Then we have brown and I don't know, they all look brown to me. And then a purple-ish, kind of brownish color. And then we have the winter text corners in purple, blue, and pink. I don't know why, I don't know where she would get those colors from, but I feel like they're very kind of like random colors to choose from. So that is day 12. And last but not least, I am assuming it is the winter kit of 2024 advent calendar, and I'm actually really excited. I love winter kits, so let us open it up. And this is day 12, which is the last envelope of this advent calendar. It is definitely a pretty kit. Oh, that is really gorgeous. I love this. So this is Wintry Night. So here are the full boxes, and it's in her silver foil. On the box here it says, kindness is like snow. It beautifies everything it covers. So that is in, and it's like a nighttime kind of plan. Not planner, nighttime kit. So that is the full boxes. We have the functional boxes. Then the layering pieces. Bottom washi. Then we have the florals. The deco sheet. And then we have the journaling page 1 and the journaling page 2. Ooh, this is very pretty. I think this page of hers is one of my favorite now. I don't know if she's changed it up, but I feel like there's more scenic stuff on the page, on the second page of the journaling kit, which is something that I really, really love using in my spread if I'm not going to be using a full box. So that is something that I really like. And then we have the alcohol ink swatches, and then there's like snowflake patterns in some of these swatches. And then finally we also have the washi, oh my god, the washi sidebar. There you go. I would have wanted this one to be the shade of like the blue or like the grayish blue rather than the brown or gray color, but maybe she'll come out with a different swatches. But this is really pretty and I really like it. So that is everything on the 12 days of advent calendar for the Pretty Pinko. And you guys have heard me say this multiple times whenever I use the Pretty Pinko, or if I'm ever hauling a Pretty Pinko item. I love all her stuff. It doesn't hurt that she's also a Canadian shop, so it's so much cheaper for me to buy from her, but she also released like a lot of really pretty things. So I really love using her kits and her stuff in general. So it's no longer available in her shop, but definitely if you guys have a chance to grab it next year in 2025, definitely grab it. If she ever does re-release the this advent calendar again. If she has extra, I think she does re-release them. Definitely I'll let you guys know, or I'll post it on my Instagram if you guys want to purchase it. Definitely go to her site and grab it. But this is definitely an amazing advent calendar, and as I always say, her stuff is always gorgeous. So I'm really happy with all the things that I got. Even the ones that I'm a little bit hesitant with because I don't know how to use it, I still really like them because it's something that I can play around with, especially with my different planners this year, which I'm going to be doing a planner stack in a couple of days. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you so much.